Oh, we're starting. Hey, what's up? My name's Erik Zachary, and welcome to the Big Rewind, where we watch everything on the internet so that you don't have to before we completely jump into it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, turn on that little bell so you know the moment, instant, second that we post a video. With that said, on today's Big Rewind. Ed Sheeran is taking a break from music amid pretty major legal battles. In Texas, soccer moms don't buy Botox, they steal it using power tools. And Professor Mathew McConaughey could be handing out your next syllabus. The latest and final trailer, the last one to come out before the film comes out, for the upcoming Joaquin Phoenix Joker film has been released, and it's dark.
One small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Well, that's terrifying. Now, this film, directed by Todd Phillips, who's also known for other deep, dark, brooding, intense classics like The Hangover, and Starsky and Hutch, and The Hangover Part 2, and Due Date, The Hangover Part 3. It's cool to see that he's taking a different tone with this, but the real reason this trailer is trending, not just because it looks good, but because people are drawing a lot of comparisons to the 1983 film The King of Comedy, which also starred Robert De Niro.
His name is Rupert Pupkin. He lives in a world of make-believe.
I miss when trailers would just explain everything to you.
Nobody can remember his name.
Mr. Pipkin.
Mr. Pupnik.
Mr. Puffer.
Rupert.
Pupkin, P-U-P-K-I-N.
But by 11:30 tonight, the whole world will know.
Bum, bum. But seriously, Twitter is just going nuts with these parallels. Right here you have literal actual screenshots from both films where you can see there's a lot of similarities to the point where it's almost like they're doing it on purpose. Robert De Niro in the original, Robert De Niro in the Joker film. I don't know a lot about the original film, but what I've seen is it looks like it's pretty much the same concept with the Joker and Joaquin Phoenix and the guy who directed The Hangover. So. Moving on. If I didn't know better, I would have assumed this happened in Florida because it just seems like a very Florida thing. But a woman in Sugar Land, Texas has been accused of using a power tool to break into a Botox clinic so that she could make herself look beautiful and young again. This is her walking up, just like, what's going on? No one's around, no car, door's locked. Darn it. Let's fast forward a little bit. So she leaves, then she comes back in her Mercedes, by the way, which she parks on camera, and this time she's got an actual power saw.
Well, security cameras catch this woman using a power saw to try and steal anti-aging products.
I should be clear, she didn't try. She inevitably broke the glass, walked in, grabbed Botox, and left. And the problem here is they still haven't caught her. This headline actually ends with, if you have any information, please contact Sugar Land Police. What seems like is the easiest crime to solve. There's gotta be fingerprints. She doesn't have gloves on, she's on camera, her license plate is there, but they still can't find her for the life of them. That means like she's probably married to the chief deputy of police or something. It's gotta be something along those lines. Do they have a time? It was only 8:25 at night and no one saw her too? I know, it's not even dark. The TSA has banned grenade-shaped Coke bottles. Disney recently opened Galaxy's Edge in their Orlando theme park where, like everything else Disney does, they capitalize on the merchandise. And they have started releasing Coke bottles and Sprite bottles that look like thermal detonators, a prop from the Star Wars franchise. The problem is they apparently look like actual explosives. So when people are trying to bring them home from the Orlando International Airport, TSA is like, whoa, Donna, gonna need you to put the grenade down. For the same reason you can't bring a water gun or a toy gun onto a plane. They're obviously saying you don't want to bring this. And people are like not okay with it. They're going, no, I should be able to, I paid $5 for this, bro. It's a plastic Coke bottle. If it's really that important, how much can that honestly cost to ship back? Like $6, maybe? Also, you want to prove to people how much you willingly paid for a bottle of Coke at Disney? It's not something to be proud of. This feels like a problem that could be handily solved by having a character in episode 6. 4. 1X. Is that 4? That's 4. This is what happened. Were we all public school kids or did you guys go to private school? You were private school and you don't know this? Okay, I feel way better about my education now. There we go. Just ship the damn thing home. Not sure what the problem is here. Something that light should be about $5 depending where you're shipping it to. See, same wave path. It's 9. Okay, it's 9. You learn something new every day. Speaking of learning, Mathew McConaughey wants to teach you. I have to do it, right? All right. He's been an adjunct professor at the University of Texas, Austin for a couple years now. Since 2015, he's been popping in and popping out to co-teach and be a co-professor of the From Script to Screen class. But this year, he's taken it all onto himself, and he is a actual professor of the class. He is the only name on the syllabus. That's kind of cool. Imagine like walking in and you're like, oh, wow. What's up, Mathew McConaughey? That's kind of cool. Now, if you wondering what kind of accolades or experience this man has to qualify to teach this class, there's quite a few. He's an Oscar winner for Dallas Buyers Club, my personal favorite cameo, The Wolf of Wall Street. Also, as pointed out by one of our team members here at the Big Rewind, the Beach Bum.
One day I will swallow up the world.
See, that looks like my professors from my art school that I went to. That were just like legit like, oh, you want to hit, bro? Sweet. Shout out to Columbia College, Chicago. Imagine Mathew McConaughey going over a syllabus, detailing the point structure of the class and his policy on submitting late assignments. I wouldn't be able to take it seriously. Mathew McConaughey, all right. Professor Mathew McConaughey, all right. It's funny. Y'all know Mathew McConaughey gonna be teaching at UTAustin as a film professor. Hurry up and start filling out those transfer documents. The gifts and memes follow. In today's final story, Ed Sheeran has announced a massive break from music. Now, this isn't the first time he's taken a hiatus, but this one, he said, should probably be about 18 months. I'll see you in a few years. As you may or may not know, I've been on the Divide Tour for over 2 years, and this is my last day. This is my last gig for probably 18 months. I'm starting a life with Cherry. I can't spend the next 20 years on the road. Now, Cherry is his wife that he's secretly married. Late last year, if you didn't know. But this also coincidentally timed with quite a few legal battles that Ed is facing, including him being accused of ripping off Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On in his 2014 hit, Thinking Out Loud. The company behind that, Structured Asset Sales, which owns partial copyrights to the music, is suing him for $100 million, and that goes to court in 2 weeks. That's not it, though. He's also being sued by someone who sent him a song in hopes of working with Ed Sheeran called Oh Why, but it sounds like part of that chorus was the influence for Shape of You, and obviously that guy is suing Ed, going, you owe me money now, and that's going to the High Court of England in 2020. Still not it, though. He's also pissing off neighbors, too, because apparently he built this massive pond using permits for wildlife preservation. But all of his neighbors are saying, nah, dude, it's just a giant swimming pool. The only thing wild in there is Ed and his friends. Youth. Can you believe them? I think he'll be okay, though. Obviously, he's coming off of a massive success from his most recent album, number 6 Collaborations, where he's continuing to earn money. Not to mention the Divide Tour, which just ended, is the highest grossing tour of all time. I think he'll be okay. With that said, my name is Erik Zachary. That is it for today's Big Rewind. Do we have thank yous? Every time, every single time, she's like on her phone. Thank you. Checking something, or Instagram updates. What were you checking? Instagram updates. Thank you, Dan Hyde, Mr. Rocket, Glitch Studios. Appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. Don't forget to click that little bell. And you can see our most recent video right here. With that said, my name is Erik Zachary, and I'll see you next time on the Big Rewind.